Okay, so before we start shooting, it's very important you get your stance right as well. So when it comes to your stance, you need to stand with your feet wide enough so it's shoulder to foot, shoulder to foot. This is how you stand. This is the width. You can stand wider. It's entirely up to you, whatever works for you. But for me, this works. So my foot is aligned to my shoulder and my left foot is aligned to my shoulder as well. So the way I stand is I'm facing forward while my target is 90 degrees on the left of me. So basically what you want to do is you want to align your bow arm shoulder towards the target. So if I was a left hand shooter and you were the target, I would align this shoulder right to you like so, and that's how you want it. And another thing I want to talk about is your bow arm. Bow arm is very important that it's nice and straight and steady when you draw your arrow. So once you've loaded the arrow onto the bow, you want to point the arrow to the target or your bow arm to the target. And what you don't want, this is very important because this is a very common mistake beginners make. You don't want your shoulder to be like this. Okay, this is very bad. This is not only very bad, this is terrible. You want to drop your shoulder, natural position, drop it like so. You don't want this, you want this. Okay, hold it, check the shoulder. If it's too high up, drop it. Exaggerate with the drop. What this does is it also engages your back muscles, especially when you're shooting higher poundage bows. You want the elbow to be high, the shoulder to be low, the bow arm shoulder to be low, the elbow of the release hand high. So high, and then you draw back. Once you draw back, your elbow comes lower and it aligns itself in the same line as the arrow. So it's gonna be one straight line like this. Okay, so you get to your anchor point, this is your straight line. You don't want this, you don't want this, you don't want that, or you don't want this. This is terrible, which most people in the beginning will do. They probably will do this. You want this up and then you come low, align it, and your shoulder is low on this side as well. And this allows your back muscles to draw the bow instead of your arms drawing the bow or your wrist. So this is what you want. Shoulder and elbow. Shoulder low, elbow high. So you point the bow to the target. Your shoulder, if it's like this, you drop it, drop the shoulder, elbow high, you draw. See how my elbow came back low to the same line as the arrow? And then you release. You release like that. So I'm gonna shoot this way, facing my back towards you guys, so my apologies, but this way I can show you how my back muscles are engaging while I pull my bow. Stance, my feet are aligned to my shoulders, shoulder aligned to the target. I load the arrow onto the bow. I point at the target. If my shoulder is high, drop the shoulder, elbow, keep it high. Don't keep it low here, keep it high. And this allows me to engage my back muscles to take the shot. So I go high, I come back low with the elbow, and I take the shot. So elbow needs to come back low, so you can't have the elbow up there. It needs to come back low so it's nice and straight line, and then you release.